Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to more of the Metaphor ReFantazio. Not the day I usually do it, but it is the day that we are going to be doing it nonetheless. And so, without any further ado, let's jump all right on into it. Let's see. Alright. Well, hang on a sec. I gotta go take care of one more thing, and then I'll be ready. Alrighty. I am now back, and now we are ready to continue on and be doing all of the things. So, last we had been doing all of the things. We had just gotten to the point where we had come to the presentation for presenting the relics and all that, and then came over here and followed through with our plan to kill Luis, discovered that he was in fact not the one who cast the curse on account of the prince still being cursed, and so now we are theorizing that Forden is the one who has in fact or is the one who cursed the prince, because he also had knowledge that he shouldn't have, but from whenever the prince was actually attacked, and now we are back to progressing on to the next day.
Good night.
And we don't really have a plan for how to move forward with making sure Forden pays for his, shenanigans and all that. So, that's something to figure out.
Now, let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Montario underway. We will begin with a few words from His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden.
Looks like Dracodios hasn't left his side.
Today is a day of great celebration. A day to offer up our thanks to God. But first, an announcement.
Yes.
Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust lies with me. Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hands.
Uh-huh, sure it is.
I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a newly forged nation?
He's talking as if the race is already over. What about deciding the winner?
All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace now and crown Sanctifex Forden.
Nah.
He would end the tournament here and now?
So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead? How convenient. But the throne's decided by the king, not this tournament.
Exactly.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he ends this while he's this far ahead, we won't be able to reverse it.
Oi! The game's not over yet, you cocky bastard!
Yeah, what he said.
We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would be wise to quit the race with all speed.
Forden for the throne! Then we will finally have peace!
Yeah, sure you will.
Hail His Majesty Forden! Long live His
people already believe him the victor. Tournament won or no, his dominance will soon be unshakable.
Let's go. We reclaim the lance, now!
Now? Are you out of your mind?
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
Yeah, I have to agree, it seems a little bit too dangerous.
Isn't it too dangerous?
Better we risk danger than inaction. If we miss this chance, we may never get another.
So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed. How many more candidates must die by your hand?
His smuggler is horrific, distorted. It's sickening.
What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends. That alone is treason against the kingdom, you filthy assassins.
Assassins? Then we're in good company. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished him from the palace. Do you deny it?
Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate sinners.
Baseless, is it? In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason?
You waste your breath. What do your words matter now? The royal family is gone. Luis is dead. Only I remain. And only I am fit for the throne.
Yeah, look at your true color showing there, buddy boy.
You vile traitor!
Do we to fight Forden?
His Eminence a traitor! Preposterous! The Sanctivex is incapable of such deeds!
Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Charge these ruffians with your divine lance!
Behold, the flock has spoken. Those who defy me are to be executed. Before you die, know that I am in your debt for killing Luis and handing me the crown.
Uh-huh. Sure, bud.
What the hell's going on? I thought the prince's curse was supposed to be off.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctists. It was all that bastard pulling the strings from the start. Wait. Is that...
Hello.
You, identify yourself.
I still swear, this is the actual Luis. I'm just gonna point out, I was right.
Who are you?
We're at a festival. Should we not be festive? I've come to meet you, Forden.
See? Fucking Luis, I told you.
How could you have survived? Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment, Luis!
Uh-huh.
But why?
It's not the real Lance.
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit, just like you.
Works for me. I'd rather have an actual fight with Luis at the end anyway.
You snake, Luis.
Okay, so... we do still need to kill Luis? I'm confused.
Did he just kill Sanctifex Forden?
Sure did.
No. Impossible.
Entirely possible, actually.
nothing to see here. The festival is cancelled. Cancelled.
Little late to call that.
Alive? What's going on?
Good people, you have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination. For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. A tainted Sanctifex is unfit to rule. What's the matter? You seem lost for words.
But you're supposed to be dead.
In a sense, yes.
What do you mean, in a sense?
How are you alive? Forden's own attendant confirmed your death.
Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow?
Oh, of course you're alive. Should have known better than to expect the necromancer to die by falling off a cliff.
Back at the Grand Cathedral, I ordered the dead to recover my body if the need arose.
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand. And the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration.
Impossible. The lance pierced you through your very breastplate.
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But I'm afraid fate was on my side, not yours.
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Luis is destined for far greater than this.
Yeah.
So I devised a plan. I would proclaim his death and deceive both Forden and his flock. After that, it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool would expect him to die in such a place.
This is why you should always remove your opponent's head, folks.
I could have emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of celebration. The least I could do is offer a fitting death out of mercy.
Why do you have the real lance? Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden?
Wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you, I was present for the inspection. It was hardly a difficult task to swap out your counterfeit.
So you knew the truth of it? No. Have you always been ahead of us? Ever since the moment we thought Zorba dead?
Probably.
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead, and the lance is in my hand, just as planned.
You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks. You're insane!
I mean, yeah.
Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless.
Wait. Hang on, pause here. If he died temporarily, should the magic have not still ceased on the prince?
That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. Is that not so? In other words, the curse's victim still draws breath. For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince survived. Where is he? Speak or die.
No. I killed you once, I'll kill you again!
Please, spare us! No! Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctus break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
No! Stop him!
Oh no. Dell's gonna die.
Why?
Oh! Run!
Come now.
Thank you. You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you?
It's not that!
This is just wrong! It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two faltered.
Yep. Told ya.
Vitelio!
Hey! Wake up!
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought.
Tell.
But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that.
Stop talking, Tell.
I see it, you know. Our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand. Look after Lady Juna.
Huh? Hey. Tell? Tell!
Pitiful. See what Brotherhood earned them.
Lord Louis. That's what it all comes down to for you, yeah? The strong are right, the weak are wrong. Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean.
Is Basilio gonna be a party member?
You're the kind of cold-blooded bastards we hate more than anything!
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Luis. With my newfound power, I shall tear them limb from limb.
This way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
We didn't do it, but we should probably still run. Basilio, come with us!
Shut up! What about Tell? You saw what that bastard did to him!
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed. For now, please flee with us.
shite! Come, make haste.
Oh, welcome back.
Hello.
About as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they told us something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
You can expect little else in Altabri. I apologize for not being present.
Okay, really, just kind of skipped over all that.
Just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a group, worst case, we'd have been turned in.
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration.
It's alright. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Telling you he couldn't choose where to snuff it. The fact that you were there, Lady Juna, that's enough for us.
Basilio.
Best to leave him be for a while. He's just lost the only family he had.
By the way, have you checked the Farsight mirror? The curse might be...
Unfortunately, guess that means it was someone other than Forden after all.
But Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind. Luis was innocent of that crime, at least.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command. Unless we can find and kill them in time. Damn it all!
So...
Pressing problems at hand, don't we?
Who's it gonna be then?
Now Luis knows the prince is alive. Surely that's far from ideal.
The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous. So let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer have any leads to follow.
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. She may have some insight on the Sanctus Church's past. But that's tomorrow's concern.
As far as, like...
we could all use some time to rest our hearts and minds.
As far as, like, conspirators who could have been working with Forden, the only person who comes to mind is the guy, the bald guy with the staff. I forgot his name.
Oh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself.
What the?
Tell? What?
Seems you made it out in one piece, though.
Are you alive? But back there, you... Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick. Just like Luke.
Basilio, sorry. From here on, you're taking the lead.
But why? I can't without you. Tell, I only made it this far because I followed you.
Don't give me that. You're the strong one. Me, I never knew where I was going. Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me, but for yourself. If you can do that, I'll always be with you.
Tell...
Don't give me that look. Well, this one's goodbye for now. You ready?
That was weird.
Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight. But why?
Well,
Oh, Lodestar.
well, he's definitely our final guy.
Anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line. This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
Thank you Thou hast chosen a noble parting. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
Yep, there he goes.
See you around, Del.
Okay. It's a small proclamation. Well, that certainly does look like a berserker.
Thank goodness! You're finally awake! You were passed out! Don't scare me like that! Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened.
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
It's you lot, from before.
They want to pay their respects for Fidelio.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Del. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad.
Thanks.
Well, there's our final member.
What in the world is that, lads? It struck down Santifex Forden right before our eyes. That's supposed to be impossible.
And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle, before an audience even. The bastard is making sport of it.
Yeah, sounds like a very Luis thing to do.
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our support,
Huh, they have a mechanical eye.
we lose faith in the church.
Before all else, we must choose a successor, but they need not share Forden's strength.
Yeah, this guy.
I have brought her here.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was the caster, maybe.
You requested an audience? Assemble.
In a really weird, like, shock twist, I could see where Rilla could maybe even play a part in it, but I don't think that would make sense.
Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence Sanctifex Forden.
This girl? She is your plan?
Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal. If anyone is to succeed His Eminence, it should be me, as his trusted right hand.
See sense. Strength alone means nothing. And without that, you have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty.
True.
Rella, will you not speak? Surely you feel what they ask of you is beyond your station.
Well, that is...
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not a righteous avenger, but a refuge from their fears. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Rella, will you answer their call?
I This is all rather sudden.
I get the feeling that she might go ahead and fill the role, but then end up with some sort of twist where we need to possibly save her from some human shenanigans in the end.
Of course, you
kind of the vibe I get.
support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's next round turns in your favor.
Oh wow, shocker there.
I am unfit to be queen.
Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly a request. Would you rather have that tyrant Luis become king?
Well,
It's fine, just assassinate him once the tournament's over. No more king magic, haha.
Sounds like we've got big news. I just heard from the pack of Sanctists. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place. But where it is, it'll be Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor.
Sounds about right.
And Rella, at that. Going for popularity over power, it seems.
They're getting careless. Though, thinking about it, maybe it's a smarter choice than it seems.
But, say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all, gets to do what she wants. Doesn't that tidy this whole thing right up?
Not really.
No, this can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would put her stomach in knots.
The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet. Perhaps it was an order she could not refuse.
This isn't good. Probably not the best time to talk to her either.
Yeah, probably not.
But that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? Then they'll probably announce the next challenge once Rella's candidacy goes public.
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight to Rella with hardly a dent.
Probably.
If Luis and the Sanctist Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of government, that'll be a tough lead to shake. After all, just lifting the curse isn't going to be enough to restore the prince to the throne.
Indeed.
Also no.
Luis versus Rella. Front-runner and runner-up, with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see plain that popularity's eclipsed royal right. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be acknowledged.
Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered, but the Kingslayer will take up the hunt.
Yep.
So many obstacles. What do we do?
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
You mean he pretends to be the prince? That's absurd.
Huh.
You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty?
I'm in. As long as they don't find out.
You can't just casually drop an "I'm in" on this.
Sure I can. I just did.
Was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations. His appearance would be the least of our worries.
If I may. His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of Elden blood.
So the prince was a half-breed?
I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
In other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core.
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing. What say you?
I am the prince. Was that believable?
Sometimes I worry about you.
resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more. I pledge my sword to this gambit.
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard.
Well, that's a crazy plan, but when's that ever stop me?
Right then. Looks like I'll have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince. My cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished.
Ah, yes.
Can't let the lad be the only one with his life on the line.
Magnum opie.
Can we talk?
We have no clue what might happen in a situation like this. Blah, 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 blah. But remember, monks with eyes on us. Let's keep our shopping. Huh? Oh, okay. Do I have to only go prepare and return to the gauntlet? I'm already at the gauntlet runner. What's there to prepare?
All right. Where to?
Yeah, it's saying I can't travel anywhere.
Sam?
All right then. All right then.
Actually, is there any quests that I've stumbled across? Let's see, I have been here and I haven't done anything to earn any more cash, and nothing new would be about just yet, so I reckon I can just go and rest in the Gauntlet Runner and not have to be worried about it.
Sure.
Good night.
Yeah.
Yes.
You.
Just tell me this. You're doing this to save the poor prince, or are you doing it to save the country?
Certainly.
Hey, mate.
If you want to save the country, you're playing a longer game. Got to actually win this race. So if we can't save the prince, you take his place for good. Oh, I had not considered that. That means if we win the tournament, you'll take the lie to your grave.
So...
I'm just saying, you declare yourself prince tomorrow and everything changes for you, forever. You know what you're signing up for?
Right.
Listen to you. Got guts, that's for sure.
Then...
And I'll tell you something myself. I'm not just following you to go with the flow, alright? Or to avenge Dale. Sure, I'm planning on hammering that bastard Luis into the ground, but I'm doing it for a dream. For a world where your birth don't decide your life. And if I'm gonna tag along, this world's gonna live to... if I'm gonna tag along, that's the world we're gonna live to see. I know it.
Leave it to me.
So just leave it to me, yeah? I've got your back. As long as you're giving this everything you got, so will I. We got a deal, Captain? And handshake. Nope, not handshake. So Basilio is still Berserker, but I probably still cannot study Berserker myself quite yet.
Look, it's that boy candidate.
The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Hold on! I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
I think it's both. But hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind.
Couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
To be fair, we've kind of been doing poorly on the whole good reputation bit up to this point.
His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change. We have to...
St. Rella is here.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Cygnus, of the Crown Theocracy.
Hello.
The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe. Glory to Sanctis.
Weren't just jogging mid-race like that? Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed this role. Fairness was never really a factor. Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
I suppose that's fair enough. Logic.
Listen to that roar. Even from here, you can feel her aura of magic. I suppose that's to be expected.
Wait a minute. If you fucking see Magla, could she not examine the prints, see the curse, and possibly identify the, like, person who cast it by their similar Magla or something?
She's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
I object. Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Sanctifex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse.
I don't know that worship's the right word, but maybe.
I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Godot, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here, do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen? Once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of Sanctism, and I will save you all.
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
The man has no charisma. If I had
Dang.
to choose, I'd rather follow Saint Rella in all her glory.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Friends, I...
Is that Luis's gauntlet runner?
Yep, sure is. Oh, hey, look, I'm up there. On the Skyrock. He's keeping that lance on hand. Go figure.
As usual, I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
Oh?
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach that true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos. It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason To forbid the killing of candidates.
Well,
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic.
Oh, King! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
because then he has less people to kill himself.
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says.
That too.
When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realize only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Guyaburn. What manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he?
Correct.
He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late majesty, please, speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
Oh? Is he actually going to
Be this
correct it?
Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs!
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well. Now and hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee. Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
Interesting. So now anyone can kill anyone else.
You see that light just now?
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear. Children lost in Sanctism Shadow, the fog of deception has finally cleared. There is no God. Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
You would even deny us our prayer? It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place on the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideas.
No, at this point, I will take the throne purely to defy you.
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you. Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hytlodius V, last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie. His Highness? He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince. They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Yes.
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means.
Indeed. There is no denying it.
Rella!
Sister?
I saw for myself how they personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has Elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman. The Prince was...
Surprise!
Enough of this absurdity.
You! The Prince! A bold gambit. To reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long. Nobody could say otherwise.
Indeed, no one could say otherwise.
This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
Well, this certainly got interesting. And we have obtained Dracodios. Wahoo. Oh, it's for the night. Interesting. I'm in 3rd place! You know, that makes sense. There's Luis, Rella, and me, so yeah.
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
Probably not.
The guards and you failed to protect Santifex Forden. Are you want to talk? Please step down.
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here. My magic.
Huh?
Nothing's happening. What's going on?
That's weird.
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more.
Huh.
Stand down.
That is a rather inky, black, tenderly thing that does circle around him, almost like we've seen before.
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's... Sister.
Children of God, I know the burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you. But rest at ease, my beloved citizens.
That's... certainly wasn't expected.
And shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Close your eyes.
Oh boy.
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
Well, Rella is our next opponent. That's,
Be careful.
certainly not something I expected.
There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's definitely magic there.
Sister, what have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Sanctifex Forden saw Sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of Sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God, that true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries.
Oh,
no
great.
Now and forevermore.
Yay, we have to have our token Matrix-esque villain.
You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse. I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers because I yet live.
Well, haha, shock factor, it was Rella, woo!
Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No.
Oh, look, the church was evil.
Sister, you can't have. You were only 12 summers old then.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await...
We don't want the royal scepter, we want the country to be better. You stupid, flying bird.
Isn't that a...
Huh.
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined, you will never leave this city alive.
Hello!
They're calling in the cavalry! We've got incoming runners, plural! We need to get out of here!
Well, on the bright side, I can teleport, so, you know, easy escape.
Norris, swiftly!
Lost it, I know!
Ow.
Who put this cliff here?
The teleportation!
That takes time we don't have!
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
So we do. Then.
Yes! Fly! Fly, my pretty!
Finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. He speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right?
Huh? What do you mean we've all flown before?
Here and now!
What?
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
You're not just gonna pretend I know. Whee! Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time.
Cool. Fly, O Icarus. Oh, wow, okay. It flies like an actual bird.
It can fly. We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How do you like that?
Ears are burning.
Some very confused birds there, I'm sure.
Take that world! I've really done it! Look at her! That's my sky!
So we strapped wings to our ankles. Interesting location for him.
After that drop, I thought we'd die, even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
I wonder if it can actually take off from, like, the ground.
My dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
I always knew nerds could make it work.
Only because you're as bold and big-headed as I am, what? Really, old boy, I'd not be here without you to give me the push I needed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, about our next move.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried?
It's gotta be the Grand Cathedral, right?
Guess is the Mage Academy.
Or not.
What remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Judah, I've got to ask. What was St. Rilla like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be.
Unfortunately, probably is.
Maybe I just never knew the real her. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone. That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad.
A reeve? Is that like a
If
penny?
she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
Well, if it was anyone else, yes, but with it being Juna's sister, it does cause reservations, so I guess...
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that... something's felt wrong somehow. Ever since I sensed the Saint's Magla.
Well, she's clearly corrupt, so, you know, there's that.
I'm sorry. It's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
I guess this is why I was supposed to have bought things before we left town. Because once you leave town, you probably can't go many other places. Oh, can't do anything there.
Check the map.
Wow. Okay. That's far. Is that just a day's travel?
Here.
Yeah.
Actually, before I do all that...
Until...
What now?
Dracadios does 350. Normal attacks become Almighty Affinity. That makes sense that it would be Almighty, with the way the lance generally overall works and all that. Well, time to go chase down Rella.
Here.
Let's be.
Yeah, it's just one day. Wow, this thing can really book it when it flies, huh?
Already seen preposterous on the map, but they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful. But for some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sodden cold. I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build a blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
Woohoo, dragon!
You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial Magla to be absorbed by the lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures.
Huh.
They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them.
Neat.
But of course, that's all in the past now.
How much you want to bet it's the same dragon we fought at the start of the journey?
If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
Tis not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't.
Well, something caused her to.
Better hear it from her.
I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Also, why does she get to teleport? I want to teleport like that.
We're finally closing in.
I don't want to use the ship to teleport everywhere. Give me the staff. Give it.
The royal maid, the once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind, its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds.
I wonder if snow makes it easier to get frostbite.
Blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them.
Rella, come out here and fight us, you feathery... Oh, well, I didn't expect you to actually be here.
Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus. You're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim. A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble contributions to society. You thought you and I were close? You believed you understood your big sister?
I see. I understand now, Rella. You're right. And I was wrong. I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now.
Okay.
You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
You had your reasons, I assume?
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake, it'd be you, Lady Juna.
Huh? For me? Why?
I don't follow that.
Delusions.
Sister. What? You were protecting me.
From what?
From what?
Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning us here? The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the Santafex shook their hearts. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer.
Okay.
Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctus flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
Well, yeah, we still intend to look after them.
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
Oh, we're just fighting right now?
An aura. This must be...
Yes. Behold a divine relic. Once wielded in war, and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command. Just like the lance of your islands. Dragons are manifested avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature. Fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power.
Is she summoning a dragon? Yep, she summoned a dragon. Well, I'm gonna guess we need some fire.
Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley, show me now the power that ended the ancient world.
Woohoo! Fight time.
If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to Rella!
Then let's go, if you're gonna put you...
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley! Come, O Pillar of the 5 Chromatic Dragons, harbingers of earthly war! Heed my call.
We've got no choice. Let's fight back, everyone.
Okay.
Let me help.
I owe you.
Give his attack up.
I shall vanquish evil.
Test it.
What am I... After me! Not the right move.
Let's see what type of damage this thing has. Nope, it takes slashing, so that's good. Go ahead and lower its attack.
Allow me.
Quartz wall. Wait, I didn't read it. What did this say?
His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Oh. All the elemental attacks no longer will go through. Interesting.
Into the fray. Join with me. Nope, not this. Oh, power of heroes! As the point of a sword!
It's freezing.
Oh, great, I have frostbite.
Working. Try hitting them with something else.
Let's go.
Me and Stroll, huh?
Here.
My thanks.
You claim such
I shall
power,
vanquish evil.
then I will test it.
Not now. Samurai. What am I? Let's do this.
Let's see, who's after Stroll? It's gonna be... Yufa, which she won't have anything to really do on her turn, so yeah, we're gonna go with this.
Let's go.
This is it.
So heavy.
It comes to this.
Captain's frozen. Let us combine our powers. Be a lot weaker.
Lower its defense. Wait, does it still have the shield up?
Looks like we can't brute force
No, it still has its shield up. That's not great.
After you.
We gotta do something about
Show
all
them
those
strength.
ailments. Watch yourself.
Magic sight! Pierce through them!
Remember,
My strike?
hold yourself together.
Ah.
Freezing.
Yeah, I forgot. All of our stuff is drastically lowered. Can't use any of my synthesis. So I'm afflicted, so go ahead and unafflict myself.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
comes to this.
Defense rose. Ow!
Get her back up! Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
If we all work together.
Oh, right. I need to swap her out, because she's not really doing anything. Swap her for... yeah, let's see what he does.
I'll take care of this.
You've got a
It's
bunch
okay.
of ailments slowing
We
you
can
down,
Magic
Captain.
Seeker! We're not out of this yet!
My spirit is unbroken!
Let's do this!
Severe slash to all may inflict charm.
Not the right move. No holding back! No, not this. I shall vanquish evil!
I can only put on myself. And I can only put that on myself as well. Oh well.
I'll cut you down! Tougher than I thought.
Alright. Can't do any of this because I don't have the turn orders, but... Extreme slash to 1, ignores resistances. Let's see. Extreme strike to 1. One type weakness is 2 strike. Ooh, okay. Heavy strike to all enemies 1 to 3 times, ignores resistances. And deals heavy strike to all enemies 1 to 3 times, ignores resistances. Oh, that's good. It's the same move.
Something else?
Alright, so we got charge. Greatly increases caster's physical attack stat once per battle. And then medium's thing. Okay, sure. So what line? Nope. I'm going to put myself in the back lines and I'm not going to get a turn with them. Tail swipe.
It comes to this.
Rocket Kaja, defense raise, ice breath. Ow.
You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
For all that we strive for!
Alright, so move her to the back row, then heal all of us.
Troll's frozen.
It's
His
freezing.
attacks will do much less damage.
Vitus power. Let me help.
Thanks.
Captain's frozen.
Frozen after
His
death.
attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Samurai! Not now. No holding back!
Just pass turn.
Here I go.
Power.
Right,
Then I will
let's
test
make
it.
this fun.
Hold nothing back!
Alright, what's this look like? Alrighty.
It comes
More icy breath.
Frozen.
It comes to this.
Attack raise, that's not great.
Captain's frozen. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Charging in!
Zilio's
For
frozen
all
over.
that we strive
Can't
for!
hit as hard as he
As
usually
the
does.
point of the sword!
There truly is a gulf between us. You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience,
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
with my life. Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
Full magic transfer.
Why go that far?
It's freezing.
Interesting. Okay, well.
I won't hold back.
This is proving rather annoying.
Here.
I owe you one.
Troll's frozen.
Frozen after
His
death.
attacks will do much less damage.
I shall vanquish evil. No, not this.
Oh, really? It's gone full cycle, so it doesn't even have its weakness thing. That's annoying. Wrath. Attack rose dramatically. That's not good.
Badly wounded. Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
Magic Knight! I will not let you die.
I owe you.
Troll's frozen.
It's
His
freezing.
attacks will do much less damage.
Come forth, royal soul.
Yeah, better go ahead and just heal us all.
Do this.
My thanks.
What's needed?
I owe you one.
Captain
Frozen half to
His
death.
attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
All
Once
yours.
again, pass turn.
Let's split the beds.
Shame his defense isn't lowered, but what can you do? Wow, it's just a lot stronger now.
No. To paper ground with blade in hand.
Okay, it's mostly doing wide AoEs at this point, so doesn't really do a lot of good to be.
They're weak to strike attacks. Smash them up.
Vitus power. We're not out of this yet.
Helpful as ever.
Unobliged.
Thanks.
Troll's
Frozen half to
His
death.
attacks will do much less damage.
I think I'm gonna want to swap Straw out. I can't swap him because he's afflicted with a frostbite? Well, that's annoying. Okay, might be a bad idea, but for now I'm gonna swap out her then and bring you back in. I guess. Although no, I don't have any real use for that, but I do think that her whole fire shenanigan would probably be useful. But for now, I want to get her back in.
To me. Basilios
cold
frozen
as hell.
over. He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Hold on. Nice instant. This here I go.
This is the power said to belong to a priestess. If we all work together.
Ah, right.
I shall rethink this.
I pray you're ready. It is your turn!
That helped us out.
Magic Seeker. Let me help.
My thanks.
Well, there goes its attack again.
It's really hurting!
I really need
Someone help her!
crud.
She's down! We gotta help her!
Well, that's not useful. You can't.
No holding back.
my revival?
This calls for one of these.
I rejoin the fray.
It's cold as hell.
His attacks will do much
To the
less
front.
damage.
All right.
Ah, right. Well. Oh well.
Right in their weak spot.
I shall do my
Beat him
best.
down, Basilio. For victory!
And still can't do it because of that. Wouldn't you know it?
Now isn't the time.
Here I go! Heed me!
Thanks.
Basilio's
Let's stay
frozen
calm.
over. He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
I won't hold back. We can do this.
I owe you.
I owe you one.
I'm grateful.
Yeah, more ice breath. Is that ice breath? Okay. Well, I need to take you for out.
So many people locked out here. We've got to get back on track. Come on, not like this.
Okay, well that was ass.
Could do with this.
I'll pay you back
Keep us
double.
down. We gotta help her.
All right.
Oh, it's not only usable once per battle, it's just that it only does the thing once per battle. Okay.
Hold on. Use now. Think later.
I rejoin the fray. Captain's hurt bad.
Okay, I need you.
Gotta heal up. You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
Summoner. Come forth now.
Undo herself so that I can try and find
Damage.
an opportunity to freaking swap her out. I don't know, I have to heal everyone else because otherwise we lose the fight.
With healing power.
My thanks. Thanks.
Thank you.
Captain's
Stepping back.
frozen. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Goofa, out. You're causing problems.
If you would, please.
Basilio's
cold
frozen
as hell.
over. He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Getting away. Here I go. Wait a sec. Holding in.
Oh, heck is on it.
You're
Burn! Don't let up now, Juna.
It's freeze magic seeker.
Alright.
Magic seeker. Here.
That helps us out.
Sure, do that. Just stop giving me so much freaking ice debuff.
Frozen. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
You can't do anything there because I have frostbite, blah blah blah.
Closing the distance. Summer.
His attacks will do much less damage.
Okay, let's do this.
Follow my lead.
Yep.
Tell wouldn't do this.
Well, that figure's done on it. Oh well.
Watch me! Raging fire! Don't let
It's
up now,
freezing.
Juna.
Come forth, royal soul. Let me help.
Helpful as ever. Let's make an end of it.
Yeah, that figures. Well.
Samurai. Hack and slash. Not done yet.
Oh yeah, look, icy breath time. Wee-hee. My favorite.
Basilio's frozen over. He can't hit as hard
You
as he
better be
usually
ready.
does.
You're out of here! Aye, man, they're still breathing.
I call upon a royal soul! Attacks are gonna be
It's Magic Seeker!
Oh wait, I need to heal.
We're not out of this yet!
I owe you.
I owe you one.
That helped.
I can't afford to hold back. I call upon royal power within! Tougher than I thought.
As cold as hell. You can take him.
There.
I am bested. I see now. The true strength of your will.
I'm capable too.
Oh my lord, Basilio's only level 46.
Yes, I've become stronger.
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me, but have you any last objections?
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Has she anything more to say?
Sister, please tell me what happened on that day.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
They still haven't explained what was the reasoning to protect Juna, or whatever.
You, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you.
Okay, yeah.
Kill His Highness.
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince, and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him, and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the Church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing.
So, in other words,
it is an unforgivable atrocity.
they got all pissed off that there was someone who wasn't going to be fitting within their status quo, so they decided to off the prince. Sounds about right.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already there's...
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night?
I'll do it.
So, are they trying to suggest that they'll kill Juna if she didn't do that, or what?
Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
What do you mean?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the
that doesn't surprise me any.
I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into... I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind. Pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country.
Huh.
Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle.
Why would he want
humans
overrunning?
What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same Magla, unchanging.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry. Good people, Can you hear my voice?
I get the feeling she'll have to be struck down by Luis. Or not.
Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Creepy, but cool.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people. He is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness.
Oops, shoot. Didn't mean to skip that.
Only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh, God.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks! Close your mind to her!
Sure.
Rella, you would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Correct.
Forden has already paid.
So, can't be denied that way, genius.
As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities, I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful, you need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Well,
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning?
sort of seems that way.
Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me.
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
scar upon her back.
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse.
Ah.
Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
Yep.
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister.
Well, obviously will.
Wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Wither and die, oh thorns that tried to claim the prince. Really do look alike.
The curse is gone. He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
Well, go on. Someone give her a hug.
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Dell. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life. She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of Sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there.
Yeah?
She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart, in all the filth of that sullied house. She was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
Are you alright?
Of course, no.
No. Not in the slightest. But I know wallowing isn't going to fix anything. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place. Just behind Luis himself.
Well, considering Rella was, the only other proprietor of candidacy.
Saint Rella
Yeah.
saved me. I owe her my life, and I'm not...
Excuse me.
I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
Well, we saved the prince.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
I mean, for the most part, yeah.
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis.
Oh, what does it say?
In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public. But the criers have come to consensus.
Yes, yes. What to say?
The message is being read.
It means that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain, with any real chance at the throne. The boy, and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down the gauntlet.
Huh.
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule.
Is he challenging me to a duel?
My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's grand cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat.
Well, sure enough.
As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
That's not singles combat, but sure.
Thus ends the... I knew it! It's a duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed.
I stand with the prince!
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb!
Sure.
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
This defies all reason. What has Rella done?
Thrown you in a hole.
She finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
Of sorts, yes.
We're not through yet.
We must... Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts?
No, not especially.
They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our hits than our titles.
Yeah.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
Still not well.
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do, and I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Yep.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience.
No surprise there.
He's going all in here. Maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Which, even if we beat Luis, I get the feeling that his whole doomsday propaganda thing's probably still going to enact because of Mr. Necromancer Man, and who is always hard to kill.
Go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him.
I don't know about barely, but alright.
Much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
Back at the very end.
No.
Yes.
Right.
I beg your pardon.
Right then.
Okay, so we are in fact back in town.
Let's rest. Good night.
Go ahead and rest up. Oh, hello, Moore. Are you asleep?
Oh.
Oh. Well, he's...
There is one
Okay,
thing
he's talking. I wasn't sure if he's going to or not.
Do you recall some of our first conversations? Where I described to you how I'm trapped here?
Yep.
I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here. But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy. After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge.
You know?
Shuttered by
Fair.
persecution and isolated by wastes of snow.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirs. I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
Oh, are you like the head master of the Mage Academy?
Practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Well, it seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The Ice Dragon, the Divine Relic, the magic that the Saint cast upon her people.
Uh-huh.
If all these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them? Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
somewhere else, or perhaps I myself. My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land, just maybe, they might all be connected.
Oh?
I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide.
Uh-huh.
I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you.
Thank you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The time's finally come.
We set the date for September 24th. The royal capital is undoubtedly... Yep.
Very well.
Alright.
Yes.
Everyone's here. We've got the fight of our lives ahead of us. Let's be ready for it.
Alright, just going... Breaking adventures. Snow is a... Yeah, weather.
Alright.
10 days to prepare.
And then...
You!
Hey.
What?
Oh, I smell trouble.
You!
Seems like we can deal with our other final few contestant people.
Wait a second.
Now what am I to do?
You have a quest. Hello, portly man.
About that. Well then,
Thanks.
Durable spider silk.
let's give it a shot.
It's not very high on the challenge list. Oh wow, look, we have a quest down that way. Shocker.
Alright then.
Okay. You know, I've never talked to one of these people who does the whole weather thing.
Damn it all.
Oh, there's another disgruntled person.
Yes.
Dismissed.
Oh, I smell trouble.
What do I do?
Let's see.
Oh.
Here's where we are now.
The resident pick a place, I thought kind of just generally told me.
My eyes.
What'll I do?
Oh well.
What is our nation's going on? Hey, you.
Don't remember what.
Oh my. What do you want to do? My.
Need to remember that place is there so I can keep buying more and more of them.
Dreadful.
All right then.
Do I talk to you?
Oh, yeah?
Hmm.
Pretty good. Look.
Exactly.
What kind of food thing did I just get?
What now?
Mage incense? Oh. Yoink. Well, shoot. I didn't pay close enough attention to what these things were called, I don't reckon. There's not a food section, is there? Oh well.
No. Dreadful. Good.
Oi!
Oh, God.
Now then.
Don't believe I ever went up here, but I don't remember for certain.
All right then.
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
Hello, you have a quest.
Why, you little...
Well...
Tire of isolation. Uh-huh.
I thank you in advance.
Let's give it a shot. Well then.
Ridiculous.
Nothing more here.
Ridiculous.
All right then.
Any more disgruntled competitors of mine milling about?
Amazing.
Hello there.
All right then.
Okay. I guess I can't go that way.
He doesn't look like a prince.
Amazing.
A fine thing indeed. Oh.
All right then.
Let's go.
For sure I have a thing to turn in here. Or not.
You can have...
That... What? Nice.
I have high...
Let's do it.
You're... Let's...
Anything else? Nope. I don't know that would make sense, but it'd be kind of interesting to me if there was a way to, like, see all the available quests right from the get-go. Just that way you could run along and do them as you know, are in the areas they R and whatnot, which, you know, doesn't exactly sound... Hello, UFO.
What should we do?
Okay, so I can't do her thing until I have more eloquence.
That's...
Which is not the highest, but close. Oh, hey, look, a beetle.
All right then.
Is that really all the places that have... Okay.
You're not serious.
Okay, so I have 10 days until that, and unless there's more quests that pop up... Okay, so we can talk to Hulkenberg.
Hey, I... Perhaps... No. Say. I thank you.
I do just need to go back and talk to Maria, because I'm way behind on all that.
Heed my words.
Wait!
Whoops.
No.
Yes. No.
I challenge you to a duel.
Huh. Do you see sense?
Oi! Well then.
Let's move.
Are we to be fighting in the streets? Nope, out in the desert.
Here. Now then.
Really?
Absurd.
I mean, for one, joke's on you. I can just undo that.
It was you. You cur.
Redanth.
And then she beats his ass. Woohoo!
Redanth. Stop.
Speak no more. Heed my words.
No. Hail.
Who are you? Oh.
This time?
No. True.
Yes.
A true knight.
Incredible.
I thank you. My thanks.
A new...
Yes, I am.
Can now study the Paladin and Dark Knight. Unlocks both of them. Interesting. Alright, so there's the Paladin, and that one. What the heck is going on in that picture? Well, that was the Dark Knight, but I don't quite fathom it from the picture I was looking at. I'm not gonna go past rank 2 game. It's in-game stuff for that. Oh wait, informant. How do I get over there?
Oh, I'm in trouble. No, I'm in...
Luis's fighting style? Sure.
Keep this to yourself.
He can use the 4 magics. Okay, he can use 4 types of magic. Also, he can use all the elements. Detect his opponent's weaknesses. Yuck. Unknown mysterious power. Things get dire if it's the last one standing. So, don't kill the Xylocrops first. Bows and spears won't be effective. Oh, are effective. That's where the tower is? Okay.
This place.
Interesting. Ice attacks are inefficient. Fire will work well. Stop them before they use the ability to repel magic, otherwise you'll be in trouble.
Keep this to yourself.
On fire, you want to rely on attacks, not... Huh? If your enemies protect themselves against fire, you may want to rely on attacks not constrained to an affinity. I don't really know what that means. Does that mean typeless, like Almighty?
If I may.
Monster bone. More milk. Rare seeds.
If I may.
Ooh. They sell heavenly water. And some spider's thread. Cool.
Ah, closure. I'm in trouble.
Juna wants to talk. Heisman wants to talk. Cassandra wants to talk? Okay, didn't know that she was in town. Yeah, you're alive. How? Or, I'm very curious about your thing. You, get over here. Uh-huh.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Dataram. I'd like to thank you for your assistance.
Why did you kill Alonso?
I understand that you're angry, and rightfully so, but please, hear me out. The execution was proposed by Alonso himself. He agreed to bear the weight of my crimes and die with them.
Is he actually dead?
That is, under one condition. He had me declare my support for your candidacy by naming you as the key figure who put an end to the people's suffering. And in doing so, Alonso would accomplish his goal, to bring you great renown.
He didn't need to die for something like that.
Perhaps it was meant to be a form of atonement. By giving you recognition and building your reputation, he could pave you a path to the crown. He truly believed that you could change the world.
Huh.
Alonso entrusted me with this letter.
I wager you must be furious with me.
Correct.
I'm sorry I didn't let you in on the plan. I knew you would be against it. Believe it or not, I considered myself a just person. My cons were always in the service of a greater good. I convinced myself that it was all for my hometown, for my mother. But that pretense crumbled away, along with her life. I realized everything I'd done was out of my own selfish desires. Such a man ought to die. So, I found a way to make a worthy end of it. Come to think of it, death, too, is perhaps its own selfish escape. When you stopped me, I could finally confront that about myself. The truth of the matter is, I like lying. I like tricking people. Perhaps I never needed to be a good person. On the day of my execution, you'll be lauded as a hero, and everyone in attendance will be none the wiser about my deception. Yes? Before long, you'll ascend to the throne, and the world will become a slightly better place. All thanks to my lies. I've done far too much wrong in my life. But in my final moments, I will become the kind of person I've always aspired to be. I owe it all to you.
Well,
even though I know this wasn't the conclusion you wished for,
I guess he is dead.
You have my gratitude.
Is there...
Devious schemer, Alonso. Keeper and heriter of the Faker's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within by the grace of his newfound power.
Remember your promise.
We can now study the trickster and can put 4 slots onto the faker.
Are you all right?
I have to win.
You mustn't be hasty. Alonso believed you could bring about a better future.
You there. Bring him what we've discussed.
Whoa,
This
money.
is Alonso's fortune. Though half of it was pinched from my coffers. Still, the fact that he managed to steal all this is quite impressive.
What are you planning to do with it?
Rest assured, I won't be taking it with me. Not after all that's happened. Alonso intended to give this money to his village, but he was terribly distraught when they wouldn't accept it. However, if you, the hero, were to give them the money, that'd be a different matter. Might you donate his fortune in your name?
If that is my friend's wish, then I will.
Thank you. I'll make arrangements for a coachman to transport this to the village. Until then, his property, come speak with me once you've arrived.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Come to think of it.
All right then.
See, I know there should be more disgruntled candidates around here, but I can't have had eyes on them yet. Nope, you're kind of just a guy.
Dear me!
What if I... Wait, is there a chance there's a beetle if I check these? Not there.
Wait.
Yep, nothing there either. Nothing there. Oh, hey, Juna. There's Hulkenberg.
His Highness, the Prince.
Yes, that is I. Hello. I am very princely.
Hey, you.
Didn't go this way before.
You're not serious.
Brings me here.
All right then.
Leave it out, mate.
Lady Rena, please help us.
Oh, she's dead, so she can't do that anymore.
All right then.
What to do?
Okay, this is just a weird little dead end, apparently.
Hello.
Well, there's one.
Hello. Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Alright, I know as far as the other candidates left, there's Mr. Oh, everything must be beautiful, fancy man.
All right then.
And
My, oh my.
I want to say maybe that's it, because I've talked to the other two. Oh, there's another one.
Hey, you.
Luis is the only one left.
Lady Rena,
There's nothing
He doesn't look like it.
Luis is the only one there. Hey, you.
I think this just takes me out of town.
Alright then.
Along here, but also... Yeah, just takes me back to the Gauntlet Runner. So, with
Where to?
all that said, pop over to Grand Trod.
Let's go.
Pop over to the Honeybee, give Maria like 15 papers that have pretty pictures on them. Huh. Can I not talk to Maria right now? Huh. Okay. Apparently not. Welp.
Say there.
Alright then.
Pop over here and see if I have anything to identify then, I guess.
Hello there.
Or appraise, I should say.
Alright. Where to?
Here. And pop. Is there not one?
Let's go.
I guess I'll just go here. And then just exit the Coliseum and go talk to Beetleman, see if I'm at all close to the number that he's wanting. Hello.
Hey there.
One more, really? El crud. I wonder where this one more is at. It's possible it's just in any random town that I haven't fully
Alright then.
combed over every nook and cranny of.
Let's go.
So I'm just gonna spend a little bit of time wandering about looking for gold beetles then.
What in the blazes? Leave it out, mate. Oh.
Alright then.
I'm out of ideas.
Oh, there's one. Which means there's probably more around here that I also still haven't found.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Alright then.
I don't particularly remember this part of the town district at all.
Excuse me?
Oh.
Hmm.
Can we talk?
Excuse me?
Can we talk?
Okay, so I can buy some kind of rare ingredients from
Hey,
these
mister.
kids. I can buy some bait,
Can we talk?
which would have been useful whenever I was going over the ocean. I don't know if I have a way to
Can we talk?
be doing any of that right now, but Can't hurt to have someone hand, I guess.
Oh, now this I can't believe.
All right then.
Wait, there's a quest here?
Really now?
You!
Isn't
Yep.
All right then. All right then.
Hey, you!
Oh, it's just Yufa.
I'm just
Oh, me.
All right then.
Started to be really confused there for a sec. Like, how in the world did I not see a whole quest?
Can't believe it's true.
All right then.
Where am I at? Oh, up there.
Just a sec.
Yimmy, 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 yimmy.
Just can't stand it.
I saw the fire and thought it was a beetle.
All right then.
Alright, well, if that's the case, I can now go back to port.
Let's go.
Go to the arena front wharf. Now I can get the thing from the old man. Hello, old man.
Hey there.
Claw breakers.
No way.
Another 13?
Understood.
Jeez, where in the world are you supposed to be finding all these bugs at?
What now? I'll let my fists do the talking.
Didn't he? Oh, they were gloves. Strength plus 6. Cool.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Resist slash. Don't know that I necessarily need those. Although yeah, he just has these things that increases that, so I mean that needs to be purified. Or so I can at least go and check and see what it is. Though then I would be doubling up on resistances, so it's not exactly the greatest in that front. I don't know, I don't really have him doing. I mean, strength increases the damage of their physical skills, and heat is physical, so might as well, yeah. Oh, sure, why not? I don't have anything better for him right now? Oh, it's not that I don't have anything better, it's just that I think it's not, he's so low on my list. Okay, there we go. Decreases attack and defense for all enemies for 3 turns. It's not bad. Extreme Slash, ignores. Extreme Pierce, ignores. Extreme Strike, ignores. Okay, it's not bad. Heavy Strike to all, 1 to 3 times, ignores resistances. So he's kind of just a walloper kind of a guy.
What now? I learned a new ability.
Kind of need to put him in the party because he's so low level, but he does seem good. Only really need Hulkenberg during big fights. That looks fine. Okay, so I've met her prereqs. So, guards drawing. Oh, guards? Huh. Interesting. I was trying to say it actually does like the guard function and draws the attention. Taking attack for allies for 1 turn. Oh, I didn't read the rest of it. Haha. Anyway, increases caster defense by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Raises a bear that nullifies 1 physical attack. 15% chance of repelling a thing. Weak HP for all allies. Used from main menu. Recovers medium amount of HP and removes debuff effects. Ooh, that's good. Recovers significant MP each turn. Alright, Magic Guard, Line Guard. 1 physical attack for all allies in the caster's row. Very cool. Yep. Yep. Severe Physical Light, all enemies. Decreases their attack, defense, hit, and evasion for 3 turns. Wow. And then what type are you still light? Okay, that's cool. Makes sense that would be the paladin shenanigans. Now, what does the Dark Knight do? Oh, no wonder I couldn't make out what it was. It's so pointy. There's freaking spikes everywhere. Anyway, medium thing. Repel. Ah, okay. Automatically increases wielder's attack, defense, and evasion at the start of battle. Increase pierce attack. Ensure status ailments are automatically cured in 1 turn. That's very, very nice. Medium physical electric to 1, lowers the defense for 3 turns. Flying chariot. Severe physical dark, inflicts 1 time weak dark. Severe physical dark damage all enemies, decreases their stuff. Ooh, 3 turns needed for that. Yeah. Oh well.
I see.
Definitely research this one first. That is pricey.
I'm counting on you.
A new means of protection.
I see.
Go ahead and study the
All right.
Dark Knight as well.
I'm
Oh.
To greater heights.
Now then, I can go and study them as well.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm
Oh.
Kind of like the coloring scheme on myself better than I do with Hulkenberg.
I see. Fascinating. This. All right.
I'm counting.
I do like the subtle color differences that they use.
New skills, new possibilities.
Depending on who. Oh yeah, I unlocked this. Okay. Interesting. Has a chance to trigger auto dodge in overworld combat. Chance to forget. Decreases attack and defense of 1 enemy by 2 ranks for 3 turns. Transfer MP to an ally. Panda box. May inflict daze to all. Decreases 1 enemy's. Okay, all debuff for 3 turns, and then Lucky Slash. Inflicts unpredictable physical slash damage to 1 enemy. Debilitate. Decreases 1 enemy's. Wait, huh? Didn't it already have that? Debilitate. Why is it also a synthesis skill? Weird. Anyway, free juggling. And Miracles. Circuit? I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, deals extreme physical to all. Wow. Okay. That's pretty good.
I see.
Anyway.
This. All right.
Sheesh.
I'm counting on you.
These are pricey.
I found new power.
Alright, need rank up. Definitely need rank up. Wow. I have to be talking to her a lot here or something lately, because she's just not been around, and she's way, way behind. Okay, I must still have more of this game left than I thought, because there's no, Gallica's just progression storyline locked, so I'm gonna get her final thing in, the final dungeon, or whatever, I guess, probably. Or before the final dungeon. So, I'm probably not as low on time for this as I thought I was. Speaking of low on time, what time is it getting to be? It is almost 5. Yeah, it'll be fine. Though, I do think I kind of messaged earlier on Discord. Let me go check real quick. Huh. Well, I don't see anything, so I reckon it was nuttin'. Oh, Lord Basilio needing to learn everything for me to do my goal of getting everyone to have everything. Maybe it's a little unrealistic goal when you have this many people. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 party members. Yeesh. Yeah, okay, I was right. That is where the Berserker's gonna go. Which I can preview what his next, whatever his next thing's called. Heavy physical, or heavy strike, I should say. Medium, also remove buff effects. That's nice. Medium wind, lowers their defenses. While in front row, increases damage of all skills proportional to HP loss. Interesting. Raises max HP by 30. Increases physical light. Oh, wait, sorry. Deals heavy physical light damage to one enemy. Ignores resistances. Short range boost. While in front row, increases attack power of all skills by 10%. Cool. Alright, all the same that it had before, I think. But this is, okay, deals severe physical almighty to one enemy. Removes status, repel, and strength buffs effects of the target. Wow. Okay, so definitely want him and Yufa both on the team. Wonder if we go to fight anything that's tricky like that. Oh my lord, he only has 8 magic. Wow. Okay. Bro, how much MP? You only have 291 MP. Okay. I'm sure that's fine. Wait, huh? What quest do I have reportable? Oh, right.
Alright then. Where to?
Where is more at here?
Let's go.
Think he's here?
Damn it all.
Yeah, right here.
Now, where was I?
Go into academia.
Well, well.
More, I finally completed your stupidly long quest.
Now why? Incredible.
Oh, increased by my donation. Very cool.
All right.
Okay, he has a headache.
Everything okay?
Yes. Please.
Seeing as you're here, why don't you tell me some of the stories from your travels? I've been watching over you, but I do so value your perspective. Well, you see, verbal vomit. I see. Interesting. Though I heard nothing that might reveal this place... Huh, which means I suppose that the king must have imprisoned me here because... As I mentioned before, did I not? I believe I'd hit upon this place's... Hit? I'd hit upon? Not hint? Huh, okay.
Listen here.
I believe this to be a classroom at the Royal Mage Academy, right? Yes, it is a place you've ventured near, but I felt nothing. I'd wonder if you were somewhere in the ruins, but from what you've told me, it seems unlikely. In other words, this place is separate space. In other words, this is a separate space simply based upon study of magic. Huh? In other words, this is a separate place simply based upon a study of magic. Mage Academy. I mean, the king possesses expressly created the room to research. Why was that so weirdly worded? Anyway, I imagine I was put there to prevent my research, but it was quite the opposite. The king sought to place me. I might develop transformative magic yet further. And by continuing my research, my memories would return. In a way, all my trials may have been by his design. These answers I sought, this place, my identity, in the end, there's only one path forward, was to continue my pursuits.
This research.
The pieces are coming together. It seems the time to uncover the truth has finally come.
Yeah. Surely.
Oops. Didn't mean to skip those.
I'm grateful, truly.
This newfound resolve of mine is thanks to you. For the utopia I will make reality, I'll battle my past until the end. Which gives me yet another layer deeper of his bond, which is the final? Nope, next to final.
May the truth guide us both.
Can now study Soul Hacker, and I can have 4 things upon my
Listen here.
Oh, we know what I mean. Research an elite archetype. An elite archetype can only be revealed by having a pureless, unbreakable bond, and then said archetype must be cultivated to its limits. It matters not which one you choose to focus on, so long as you do so until it can improve no longer.
This one's important.
Okay. To challenge the least archmage, I need to strengthen an elite archetype to rank 20. One. Haven't I already done that with Stroll? Methinks.
Unbelievable.
Okay,
Your
yeah.
abilities know no bounds. Incredible.
All right.
Even more imagination.
Wow, he's really gushing this time.
It cannot have been an easy journey.
Oh, thank God he
Full
talks.
Of meetings and partings, trials and joys, all from which you've come to find your own way of life. There must have been many people who have wished, worked, and given themselves for your support. Indeed, you could never have achieved so much alone.
Probably not.
I see. If you have come so far, with motes of the people's light in your wake, then perhaps I was wrong, and the world is not lost to hope. A strange revelation, but I confess, I do not resent being proven wrong.
I'd like to believe that.
I'd say it's not a question of believing, but having the power to believe. The power to wish. Or more aptly for you, the power of fantasy is itself meaningful. Now then, I'd like to present your next task. But, alas, I have none to give. There is nothing more to be done. With this, you have seen our mutual endeavors through to the end. There are 2 reasons. The first being that my knowledge of archetypes ends here. I have nothing more to teach. You have outpaced me on the path to the ultimate archetype. I believe I have helped you all I can. As for the other reason...
What's wrong? Oh, by the way, did you get that lost memories thing figured out?
Unfortunately, the rest of my memories have not come to me. However, I did arrive at a conclusion of sorts.
Oh, pray tell.
Why was I confined here? And where in the world is this place? My apologies, but for now, I'll refrain from explaining my conclusion so simply. It could cast a shadow over the archetype's growth. No, more so your own.
What's that supposed to mean?
This room is not the remains of the Mage Academy. No, it's likely a place the 2 of you know very well. That you and I met was no coincidence. Everything has been connected from the beginning. If the hypothesis I've reached is correct, my memory will soon return in full, and I will gladly tell you all. Yes. Though there is one memory I know for certain, beyond speculation. The reason why I wrote the fantasy novel. I mentioned once that in my youth, I went on a journey. I met many people in my travels, and it is for their sakes that I wrote my tale, as an ideal I hoped to make true.
In your youth? You don't look that old to me. You're talking like this is all way in the past.
Ah, indeed. I suppose I am. I shared my stories with the people I cared for dearly, that we might dream of the same future, and thus strive toward it. I've no idea what became of them, or how they now live, but I'm glad to have remembered them. Their echoes have given me a new goal, crystal clear. Someday I will leave this place behind and reunite with my companions. I'd like to give you some tangible token of my appreciation as well. If we only ever meet in this mind space, I can't give you so much as a single letter.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, as am I. Thank you. When we met, I styled myself as your guide. But in truth, I think you guided me just as much. It seems he'd like to show his appreciation too.
Hello, cat.
Thank you, my friend. I'm glad we met.
I'm still confused.
Attributed by the grace of his newfound powers.
Dreams will forever elude our grasp.
Huh. Increase an archetype's status bonus by +3 while channeling it. Ah, okay. Cool.
Thank you for this heart-to-heart. Visit me whenever you need to, is all. I truly look forward to the day where you master the power of all archetypes and become a hero king, a great unifier of heroic spirits. We will meet again.
Okay. Interesting. Confusing, but interesting.
Good of you to come. You have...
Nope, wrong one. Ooh. Multi-target almighty. Very fun. Inflicts poison. Inflicts burns. I don't really trust insta-kill, but can't hurt to study it. Now I need to keep an eye out for a talisman of the Avatar, evidently. Oh. Interesting. It takes the other 2 masks to make the next tier. Noted. Alright. Supports of your car's land easier. Heavy wind to 1, decreases their attack for 3 turns. Heavy wind to all, recovers MP for each hit. Cool. Heavy HP recover for 1 ally. Increases crit rate for all allies 3 turns. Deals heavy fire to all. Recovers MP for each hit. Heat riser. Very nice. For 1 ally, there's the all buff. For 3 turns. Deals extreme wind to all. Ignores resistance. Nice. Negates 1 physical repel. Severe almighty to 1. Absorb. Severe wind. Deals extreme almighty to all. Recovers MP for each hit. Oh.
I see.
That's rather nice.
All right.
I'm counting on you.
Definitely see myself using that one a lot. Just like, oh look, a group of enemies. I don't know what you're weak to. Know what you're not resistant to? Almighty! Bonk! And I can use it as long as I have a warrior, thief, or mass dancer in the L party. So... Huh. No, I guess that works as long as I keep Straw in the party, which I usually do. But, anywho. Pet the cat.
Oh. You'll come.
Okie dokie. I believe that now puts me at going and doing shenanigans upon the Gauntlet Runner. As far as, like, my plan of action and all that's concerned.
Now then, what should we do?
Now then, I have 9 days. Okay, so I can fly now. Right, that makes sense. So, we could go here. Or here. Or there. Well, it's snowy weather there, so I don't want to go there yet.
A village, I believe.
This guy
Fascinating.
is going to give me some sort of interesting item for, like, slaying monsters, though.
Onward, then.
Yeah, but... it's your call.
It's going to make it there by snow, though.
Here's where we are...
Huh.
That's that, then.
Don't really remember what snow even does, but... regardless, I think I'll go ahead and go.
Great.
What to pick?
Now, if there's anything on the ship that can increase my eloquence, that would be good to do. Well, new recipes. Erects a barrier that nullifies 1 elemental attack. Oh, all elemental attack. Erects a barrier that nullifies those. Cool. Pretty good.
However...
Come, Heisme, show me your cooking skills.
Look!
It's still weird that you wanted to click with your feet.
In days.
Now show me these noodles. I forgot it doesn't show me what the noodles look like. I've made noodles. That increases my courage. I don't need to do it anymore. This increases my tolerance. What does this one do? My imagination. I do need to increase my tolerance. Sure, we'll increase tolerance. I'll find somewhere to increase my
Now then.
eloquence somewhere else. There we go. Big ol' +4. If nothing else, I think I'll probably need it for Maria or something like that.
The solstice crossing unfurls ahead. Powerful. It's perhaps.
Yes, yes. Show me the pretty landscape. Give me that free wisdom.
Yes.
Oh, right. She wouldn't really have autumn on an island, huh?
Whatever do you mean?
Gallica.
Huh? Whoa!
All right.
Oh, I forgot my wisdom's already 4.
I'm quite great.
Well, maybe it'll actually get to 5. Who knows?
A road in the northeastern mountains of Montario gives way to the Everfrost Forest.
Oh.
Its foliage visible through the biting wind, just as the seas of Oceania rise inexplicably into the air. The land here rejects even the modest climate fluctuations of its surroundings. The gauntlet runner skids along the frost to stop at the forest's entrance. The icy wind, ever present.
Isn't that...
Now then.
Speaking of...
I'm heading out.
Oh, I'm confused. It didn't give me a option to walk.
So
I'm not sure how I was supposed to have encountered the gauntlet runner. Oh well.
okay then. Let's go.
Boy, it sure is stormy out here.
Right?
Well... Everything's pretty standard.
I see the enemy.
Push through! I think we got them all. Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
That might be of use later.
There they are.
You little turd.
Right there.
They all seem pretty weak. You got this.
I see the enemy.
I knew we could count on you.
When did I get 16 of these things? Holy cow.
I'm getting stronger. I can use this. I learned a new ability.
Good. I'm still getting stronger. New skills, new possibilities. Good. I'm still getting stronger. I found new power.
No choice but to cut through
There
them.
they are. Charging it. Forward!
They look pretty weak. Everything's pretty standard.
Right there.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
They saw us.
I see the enemy.
Oh, it's an item. Lol. No. Bad worm.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily. It's all clear.
There they are. Charging it.
That's all of them. We're safe for the time being.
Ancient God's Fang. The heck? Oop, okay. Huh. Become Ice Affinity. Don't know that I particularly like that, but it's only normal attacks, so sure, why not? Head off to my right.
It's all clear.
Right there.
Push through. Ever. Take it with you, yeah?
I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
I see the enemy. Forward! Charging it.
Hey, great job.
Seeing the enemy is a tiny bit of a stretch.
Everything's pretty standard.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Get ready.
What? Okay. Hello, Mr. Ice Beast. Hello, Mr. Man?
Oi!
Wait.
No.
Huh.
However,
I'm going.
Well, this guy's definitely gonna end up getting himself killed. Probably by the beast.
lend me your strength. Not this. Is there another way?
To fire.
Let's heat this place up. They're totally fireproof. We better use something else.
Interesting.
They're weak to fire. Let's heat this place up.
And wind.
Ice doesn't work. We need a different approach.
Just hit them both with heavy wind. See how much MP I recover.
Wind.
Wasn't enough.
8. So 4 per hit.
Behold this power. Burn!
Ah, right.
They're weak to strike attacks. Smash them up.
It is.
We need a different approach.
It's extreme weather, so I don't get the extra turn icons.
What a mess.
Yeah.
Royal power within.
Sure, why not? It'll be worth doing.
Stay insane in a fight? No, let's split the bets. Get wrecked! Are you serious?
We end this now. Damn it all!
Yeah, saw that coming. Alright, so now it reflects all magic.
I'm all prepared.
How does Almighty react with that? I don't know.
No, this won't work.
We need a different approach.
It's reflecting all the elements, but Almighty isn't an element.
They're weak to strike attacks. Smash them up.
We'll do this together.
So I guess we'll find out.
Get after it,
This might go poorly.
The magic seeds.
It worked.
It'll be over soon enough. Electricity's no good against them.
Unfortunately, it still resists that.
Alone.
And nothing to do there.
This might be too much.
So she's not being helpful right this instant. Because can't hit him. And can't hit him. And she's not exactly a good attacker, so may as well change her in for Hulkenberg.
The rest is yours.
Leave it to me. Do you stand ready? After me.
Severe slashed all.
Something else. Are you prepared?
You know what? I already have it prepped. May as well.
Here it comes!
You will taste justice!
That looks cool. Rind.
Yes, go.
Wow. It's good damage, especially for considering that one dude was resistant to it. Sacrifice himself to heal his beast.
Electricity's no good against them.
Okay, that's not very good.
Right, let's make this fun.
Dell wouldn't do this. Hold on.
Nice and some.
Might as well move to the back line.
Don't be scared.
Let's set it up.
Severe Physical Almighty 2-1 and absorbs NP.
Maybe there's a better choice.
Stroll's still buffed. I could give him crit rate increase.
be sure. We'll do this together. No, come on.
Yeah.
Royal soul.
Why not?
Here.
I owe you.
You know, I forgot to do any inherited skills.
Is that behold? We stand together.
Lowers their defense for 3 turns, but it is extreme. Raises for all allies in the caster's row. So put her in the back line, then do it.
Lend me your strength.
Oh wait, it covers more people. And then it'll attack. Only hit Stroll. Now my thing went back to normal.
I shall vanquish evil, perhaps moving to the rear. Samurai.
Go ahead and give myself another concentrate.
Who should I beat down first? You better be ready.
Hit it with another war cry.
How's this?
I will fight with pride. I won't hold back. Maybe not.
Crit rate still up on everyone. I don't have anything to increase them.
Hold on.
Work. We need a different
I'm all
approach.
prepared. Maybe there's a better choice.
It's better off passing my turn.
Stand ready for all that we strive for. No.
Let her stick in the back line, draws attention.
Now, what's the play?
Back around to Stroll.
Are you prepared? Let me rethink this. I shall vanquish evil.
Then hit it with... Probably this. Thought that might do better, not gonna lie.
Here I go.
Another war cry for you.
Let's stay calm. Let's go. We're not out of this.
600 heal.
Let justice prevail. Not this one. Allies together.
Coordination is key.
Roar with royal might.
Doesn't look any different. It's a little different.
Well, not enough, but that was a critical hit. They're totally fireproof.
I need something to remove its buffs, and I don't think I have anything, unfortunately.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's do this. Let's split the beds. Never. Here I go. About bloody time.
Hold nothing back.
I left them wide open. Let's hit that new weakness. Trolls engaged? Settle down. Just focus on my voice. Ice doesn't work. We need a different approach.
I won't hold back. Let me help.
Thanks. Thank you. I stand ready. Oh, power of heroes! Come! This won't do. I defer to you.
You and me! Come on!
Oh, damn it, Strawl.
This is nothing.
Trolls enraged?
Right,
Settle down.
let's make this
Just
fun.
focus on my voice.
Show them our might.
You're out of here.
Sure,
you know,
I will fight with pride. Electricity's no good against them.
There we go.
That's the last thing we need.
So, we can go back to hitting it with whatever I want to now. Heavy, also heavy. Oh, but it also decreases their stuff.
Scour.
Bonk. And you did.
Good. Tis done. I continue to grow. New means of protection.
Yeah, I kind of didn't mean to make Hulkenberg her new class yet without leveling her up, or without giving her some skills to inherit or something.
Leave it to me.
I'd love your help if you can.
Now then.
Nope, I want to keep exploring. We're not done here yet.
No.
Goodness.
Also, only really have about 30 more minutes, it looks like, my schedule, but see what we can't get squeezed in here. Actually, before I forget,
I've acquired a new power. A new means of protection. To greater heights.
What now?
All right.
Doesn't get any attacks at all. But it does get those other things. What do I have on her before? Alright, more guard skills. Which really wasn't... I mean, guard lore might be worth putting on there.
That it.
But I have her high enough. Nope, I do not. What? Okay. There we go. Sure, why not? I'd be kind of careful using that, but it'll be fine, probably. Alright, first off, where's my medium all heal? Recover Karm would probably be fine enough. Do I have something that works as a remove remove enemy buff? Because I would like that. Remove all debuff from all allies is pretty good. So that doesn't remove... It negates one enemy's repel magic and repel physical skills. And
Alright.
put that on, I think. And remove all debuffs, I think. I already have plenty of decent attacks, and I can just always have my almighty via the synthesis skills. Don't know that he really needs Slicer at this point. If there's a way to make this have a higher chance to hit, that'd be good. I'll just wait on his. Sure. Oh, can't make him get anything yet. Interesting. Oh well. It's a problem for later, apparently.
Oh no! Looks like they found us! Great job, love! Hey! Great job!
Right there. Charging in.
Okay, head back
Our
over this
immediate
way.
vicinity is secure. We should be safe.
Save real quick.
Yep.
There they are.
Push through!
I see the enemy. Charging in. Time for some
Ooh, item. What you got?
Nice! And that will...
That might be of use later.
Be sure to check all the little nooks and crannies. Never know when you'll find an item tucked away. Or a mysterious man in the fog.
Me. Till next.
I think there's treasure nearby.
We found
I
something.
think that was marked. Would have been hard to find.
Oh.
Little trinket for our boy Neris. Alright, well, it seems that is it. As far as things being up this way. Let me check my time. Yep, with that, I suppose, unfortunately, we're going to have to wrap it up here for now. So, thank you all very much for watching and coming along on our little journey that we have been having here today. So, next time, I guess I'm going to see if I can't figure out how to wander my way back to finding that guy in the Gauntlet Runner. And then we'll be trying to do some more side questing and all the social linking and all of that jazz. So, let's say without further ado, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.